Hi everyone and welcome back to the Paperless Movement YouTube channel. I'm Tom Solid and today I will talk about my keyboard and my mouse. Nothing special, you think? It took me actually a long time to really have this set up right. I switched in 2019 to my MacBook Pro from my Windows desktop, and I was a heavy Windows user before that. I'm still having my Windows desktop there, and I switched to the Epic Magic Keyboard for the MacBook. I also got the Magic Mouse here. I was very impressed when it comes to the touch on the mouse and all this with the swiping left and right and all this. This was very intuitive to use and I really liked it. However, I also bought the MX Master 3, the Logitech mouse. Everybody uses, it seems everybody uses it. The thing is, I never liked it. I thought it is too bulky in my hand and so on, because I was so used to this flat design of the Magic Mouse, so I sent it back. However, I then got, and let me just switch to the overhead, I got the Logitech MX keys, and then it just made sense to also got the MX Master 3 again. And you see already my iPad here, and this is now the big difference, because let me go to my MacBook. So now you see the screen of my MacBook, you see my mouse is going. Let me just open something to write, and I will just type something in there, so you see I'm writing. I go to overhead now, and all I need to do now is to switch to 3, switch to profile 3. You see the mouse is there now. Let me open up drafts here, and now you can see I can start to write. And the thing is, with profile 2, I go to profile 2, and here on profile 2, I could control my Windows desktop, or actually my Windows laptop. So this is really the most important reason why I got the Logitech versions here instead of the Apple Magic Keyboard, because switching between the devices and including my Windows device and have full control, this is really a nice thing to have. You might miss the swiping here from this mouse. The thing is, you have this side scroll thing. So let me just go to the main screen. Switch to profile 3. Now I can just scroll here. You see that? Scroll the same way as I would do with my Magic Mouse. And obviously the same works on my laptop. So when I switch back to profile here, and I would have something that I need to scroll, for example, in Premiere Pro, I'm using my scroll wheel here and it scrolls the same way. So this is really a seamless integration and I really like it. The other thing I can do is actually I have a button here. So when I tap this, this works on the iPad as well. So I switch to the iPad again. I will scroll over to this screen. So when I press and hold the button here, I can now easily switch between the different apps that I have open. It's the same on the MacBook. The same is when you have different desktops open, you could just switch easily between these different desktops. And I think that's really nice as well. On the Logitech MX keys, you have a lot of buttons up here as well. You know, control buttons like next song, volume control, brightness control, and so on. And another advantage is that my keyboard is actually has backlighting. So this means, let me just switch off lights. And bring it in. Okay, so you can sway and change the lights. And you see it's lightning, so I really like this. Let's switch back on the lights. I switch back to my full face, and there we are. There, this light is coming in now. And what we have now, the great thing is, as soon you go away from the keyboard, the backlight goes off and the battery really lasts forever, it seems. So this is really the reason why I'm using this combination of tools. You also have the advantage when you have two different desktops, you can actually drag and drop files from a Windows to a Mac computer. You can seamlessly go to the border of your MacBook and come into the border of the Windows laptop, so you can use this. I set this up as well and it works perfectly, but I'm not using it anymore. I have an ultra wide screen, so let me just show you how this looks like. So you see I have an ultra wide screen. I can see myself filming. Is that insane? Alright, so I use the full screen here for my MacBook, and here I have actually another for my desktop Windows. So if you're looking for a wireless setup to be really productive with your system, I highly recommend the Logitech MX Master 3 and the Logitech MX Keys. I will put the links into the description below where you can get them, and it's certainly a must-have if you want to have a desktop setup for your MacBook and for your iPad and you want to switch seamlessly. This video is not sponsored by Logitech. I see already comments below, oh, this is sponsored by Logitech. No, it's not. It's sponsored by you, my Inner Circle members. You're asking what tools I'm using, how I am productive in my system, what's my setup. Here's the answer. I'm using these devices. Next time I will also talk about this little device here, a Stream Deck, which usually is for gamers. However, I'm using it to be productive, and how this works I will show you in another video. So if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss this, and I'll catch you up next time.